Towed it. Get left.
You see it?
I didn't see it down, but I know roughly where it is. Great shot. You were still a young man when you took over the responsibility of leading Barilla. How did you handle the pressure of that?
Well, you handle the pressure instinctively. And I did learn pressure when I was very young in sport. And then when my father died in '93, alongside with my brothers, we took over and we were very occupied by doing the things every day. So pressure is something that rolls over with if you're very busy. If you're not busy, you think of pressure, that might be a problem. But if you do things constantly, if you're very occupied and busy with work, pressure, you don't feel pressure.
Was it something that you were brought up with the idea that, kind of geared towards this was always going to be something you were going to do? So you kind of, in the summers when you were away from school, you were always kind of...
I was. My father always wanted us to be involved in the business. I didn't agree in the beginning. It wasn't something that came up easy for me. It took several years for me to get close to the business. I did something else before, and then suddenly something that grew up inside of me, and it's a big part of my life.
Beautiful shot. Sit down. Sit. Golf and business both punish impatience. What's something you've taken from the golf course into the boardroom?
Well, I'm a very instinctive person, and also I can get very emotional. Golf, it can teach you a lot. To be calm, to wait, and then to be ready for the mistakes. I think life and business, it's a matter of mistakes. If you make a lot of little mistakes, it's not very severe. The important thing is to avoid the big mistakes, like in golf.
Just keep it on the straight and narrow. Keep the fairway on the green.
Small mistakes. It's a good one. Bravo. Good try.
Go. Lucky. Good roll. Oh, that's good.
Bravo.
Grazie. Most family businesses don't survive a second or third generation. How has Barilla been able to thrive for nearly 150 years?
We are the fourth generation, and to go along, you need two things: discipline and luck. Discipline because, if the people that goes through the time, they need to be very focalized on the business, not spoiled by the money, first of all, which is the most important thing. And then luck, because in families, things may happen, good things, but also bad things. So you need things that they get along, that they can help you to move on. If you are unlucky, whatever you are, whoever you are, the family cannot continue.
So you think it's kind of down to the fact that one person, like I've heard it, like the second generation curse or something, where one man or one family builds everything up, the next family spend it all, and then the third generation is trying to build the whole legacy back up, right? Yeah. But it seems like Barilla have just been consistently keeping it in the family.
But again, the quality of the people. My father was a fighter. He was a former soldier. He was in the army for almost 10 years. He went to Russia for the campaign in Russia, World War II. He came back with the idea of being, to serve the company. And he installed us. He taught us. While you're here, when you're working, you are serving the company. You don't take advantage from the company. You are serving the company to prosper, to be stronger, more solid for the future. And this is a good way of thinking. And if you can keep doing that, it is not a guarantee for success, but it's a big part of success. Super shot. Very nice.
Lovely shot, perfect. What's been the biggest business mistake that you've done that ultimately made Barilla a better company?
In 2002, we bought a German company, which was very big, and all the process towards the acquisition was very wrong. And I was very inexperienced in M&A, in buying companies, and I put faith in people that were the wrong people, and it was an extremely costly mistake. But fortunately, the company was very solid, and so we overcome the mistake financially.
Sit. Sit.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good shot. Yeah, really good shot next to the
Thank you.
pin. People often have a certain picture of what life looks like with someone with your level of success. What's the biggest thing they get wrong about that?
my life is an extremely easy life. Very simple family life. I take care of my family, my dogs. I cook dinner with my wife. We spend as much time together as possible. I go to work, and I enjoy my friends in sport. That's, the way I perceive it. And most of the people, we are exactly like we are. Everybody thinks that if somebody has a name, an important name, he must be doing something particular or fancy. I don't think in most cases it's not true.
You still do all the same normal things as everyone
Absolutely,
does.
absolutely.
Everyone's gonna-
We live a very simple, easy life.
Yeah. You don't, you actually cook dinner?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sure, every night.
It's so funny.
Every night.
Go on. Oh, I thought you had it. Good putt.
Thank you.
Straight through it, huh?
Yep.
This is the Halo One Putt Challenge. You're going to get one attempt to make a putt. You choose the distance, and for every foot you are away from the hole, if you make it, I'll donate £25 to a charity of your choice. So, for example, if you choose a 10-foot putt and you make it, I'll donate £250 to a charity of your choice in your name. So you can kind of choose how far away you want to go to. How far away do you want to go? You can go 20 feet, you can go 1 foot.
I won't hold it if I go 20
Well, you can go
feet.
whatever you want. You pick a distance. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be £100 to your charity.
No.
Close. Bit of a
Yep.
cheeky question, but
Yep.
does Barilla have a price, or is it simply never going to be for sale? Or are you kind of under the
No,
impression that
it's not going to be for sale.
I love that. Straight.
It's not going to be for sale.
It's a family-run business. You want to keep it in the
Family-run
family.
business. The family is very close to the business.
love
It's
that.
our life,
Amazing.
where we live.
I think that probably leads on to what you were saying as well about how you keep, something that's consistent in the family, that you have this long-term vision that your kids that will,
Kids, we'll see. My best effort is to leave it to
Yes, of
my
course.
kids,
Yeah.
and hopefully they will do better than what we did. Is this okay?
Yeah, it's just in the rough, but it's fine.
Ah,
Yeah, well done. You've met some of the most successful people in the world through different walks of life. What's something that you've noticed that they all have in common?
the real big important people, simplicity, easygoing, very clear, nice, easy people. If somebody comes to you and is very complicated, he wants to show off, that's not really, a big one, and a big person. The most important person I met, very simple, very direct, very easy to talk to. They are completely comfortable with the idea of who they are, and they pretend not you understand something which is not true.
Well, it goes back to that old saying, money talk, wealth whispers, right? And it's
Absolutely.
and
That's
you're not trying to show off.
No show off.
Yeah. I thought the wind would hit it now. Sure.
Watch there.
There was.
Watch.
Yeah, I just thought it was like that.
No. It's against.
Yeah, my mistake. Barilla are an official partner of Formula One. How do you decide whether a partnership like that is worth it?
We do need to have a strategy towards the consumer, because whatever we do is to allow the people to understand that the brand and the product, they can serve their needs and they can provide a solution Now, Formula One, it's a great device, a great channel to provide quality and upscale and knowledge for, premium. But the trick is to have the people understand that Barilla wants to be the best and wants to go with the best. And Formula One is, the idea of being a world of technology, of extreme best. So we want to put the two things together.
Innovation, they're always the premier of sport and motorsport.
And we do have some products which are really very strong and good products. And so they get along very well with the idea of Formula One.
Oh, not in half. Go! It's just a bit slow. Yeah, good putt. Just wobbled. Guido, you've lived an extraordinary life and you've built an extraordinary legacy. What's the best business advice that you would give to the younger generation now?
I would say what I always tell my children, my boys, which is to be serious, to dedicate yourself, to be very focused, not to be spoiled, and to be smart in understanding what's in front. That means don't be attached to something which shines eventually, but try to go behind that and try to understand what's really the future provide. These are tough times to make provisions. AI will be massively invasive in everybody's life, and nobody of us not done really knows what is going to happen. So to be cautious, disciplined, it's the most, the biggest advice I can give. Grazie.
Grazie. Thank you so much.
Thank you.